DX Ongekibou set from the Kamen Rider Hibiki. Yeah, Ongekibou set. This is supposed to be the the belt from the Kamen Rider series, and we all know that it's a very important for the Kamen Rider series. When you talk about belt, but this one is not really the ordinary belt for the Kamen Rider series because it doesn't do any. It's not a transformation or a henshin belt at all. Hibiki uses that other music instruments and to transform. So this is more like a weapon. In the show we saw it, and so well, let's take a look at this video. These items, and I want you to know that this is a pre-owned toys, and so you will see that some box damaged, and it's open. Of course, it's being used, and so I hope you understand it. But we are going to sell these items as it is, okay? Because the box art, it's very nice still, and then tells that many things about that. Okay, so this is the kind of play that you can do it. All right, so let's take a look, and let me change that on my camera to see it from the top. There we go. Okay, so let's open this one from this side. Yeah, 2005. Yeah, it says the 2005. Made in China. Bandai 2005. That's pretty old. Okay, so inside you can see, it's covered, and it looks like you have everything. And the belt holder, 2 of them. I think this is the holder for the the sticks, drumsticks. And here's the drumsticks. I will show you the more details later. And I think this is how it works, the cover. And 2 of them belt straps here. Okay. Yep. Oh. Okay, there you go. And of course, the belt. And here's another one. I remember this is something for the holder for the discs. Okay. Alright, so that includes these 2 sticks, belts, backle, 2 belt holder, and another holder for the sticks. Okay. And I checked out those are the boxes inside, but I don't see any instruction or anything, so it's missing the instructions. Okay, I hope you understand it. All right, so let's take a look at the closer, and with this camera here. All right, so let's go. This is the another holder belt for the Hibiki uses the disc animals. So this is it. I think it goes with like this here. All right, and then you hold, you hang those disc animals here. Okay, so it's clean, nice. There's no damage, anything. Okay. All right, and next holder for the stick. And has that backles, you can go through the hang on to the backles here, and 2 holders, and basically you will, I think it goes like this or like this, if I remember correctly. Okay, there you go, and you strap it like this to hold it. There you go. Yeah, nice leather design though, it has. Okay, so that's pretty good for the holder. So holder is, condition is good, no major damage, not much, scratches, of course, but this is being used, so you understand that there's a minor scratch yourself. And also the sticks. Okay, so you can see the logo of the Hibiki. And this is the I believe this is how you hold it. So just a finger, strap holder, and so you can just play the drums. All right, and then I think that here's the Oni face, the demon's face there, but you can see the paint actually came off. It's being used, and so the paint is kind of fading away on the top of this. All right, but there's no damage. But I can see I'm thinking the previous owner tries to paint it, but he failed. So here's the silver paint is spread it. But I think you can just get rid of this one, with the some kind of alcohol or something. Okay, so this one is okay. There's no major damages or anything. Okay, just the paint is just here. All right, here's another one. Okay, and then you can see again the paint, silver paint on the phone is coming off. So you might want to repaint it. And here's some another paint. I think like I said, the previous owner used it, and then some kind of trying to apply some paints here, and he failed it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that you can easily wipe it off with the some alcohol or something. And other than that, there's no damage. And here again, the symbol, and again here two of them, the link for your finger, so you can just do the drumming play here like this. All right, and so let's go with the most important part. All right, the backhoe. Okay, so the backhoe has the two parts actually. Here's the switch, the rock systems, and then unlock it and take it off. And you can see the logo of the Hibiki, and this is actually the his backhoes. And the backhoe parts, this becomes his weapons and the drum part, and has the electricity here. We need to put the batteries inside. We will test that. And here's some switch to play, and then LEDs inside it too. Has that LEDs inside. Okay, so let's take a look at the belts. And there's no nicely done with the leather touched, laser-like plastic. This is the back. See that? This connector is nicely attached. Okay, so there's no damage on this here. Okay, all right, so I can see kind of some kind of the plastic films, probably he didn't, this is from the first shipping. Okay, so I can see the plastic films is still covering the part. Okay, and like this, still nicely designed leather-like plastic belt strap. Okay, and of course to hold out of these belts, and you get the two pieces of plastic to hold the belts, the straps. Let's try that this electricity. Okay, all right, let me bring my microphone closer. Okay. All right, so we take a look at inside. There. See, it's a nice clean terminals. There's no sign of the battery leaks, nothing. Nicely kept it. Okay, it's really clean. There. All right. So let's put the batteries and 2 AAA batteries. Okay. Since that Tokyo Olympics is coming next year, so let's use the Tokyo Olympics batteries. Thanks to the Panasonic. Okay. Here's 1 and 2. Well, I really didn't test it before, so I really hope that this works. Okay, so let's try that. Where's the speaker? Speaker is over here, I guess. All right, so nice, it worked. Okay, so I don't know how to play with it. And free mode. 走る打撃音を内蔵、打撃音を選んで音撃棒を叩くと迫力サウンドで鳴る光る。Okay, so free mode. So we probably need to use this, the drumstick. Oh, free mode. Okay, let's try that. Nice. Okay, so that's something you can try, the battle mode. All right, and so we have the battle mode. Okay, so we need to probably press this button. Okay. So all the different kind of sounds is here. How about this one? Oh. Okay. Yeah. So this is the free mode. There are 8 different sounds, and you can just choose that in your drum sounds, okay, by pressing this button. Okay, how about this one? I'm not really sure that, So let's try that. Battle mode. Oh, the battle mode. Okay, so let's try that. いいね。Okay, so every time like a 10 or 15 times or 20 times, and then the light starts to turn out and the explosion sounds. Okay, sorry, I don't really have the music sense, so I hope you don't understand that. Okay, so game mode, and then we have the one more. Game mode. Okay, all right, so リズムを叩いて覚えてみよう。Okay, all right. So I'm not very good at that. I just proved it. Okay, so there are game mode and then battle mode, and then the free mode that you can enjoy the different sound. Okay, so it works, and then looks like we have everything except that that those instructions in Japanese. Probably you won't need those instructions because you have the box art It's a box. Actually, the outer box is really a little bit damaged, but but still you can see that, you know, picture, pictorial instructions, should I say? And that's pretty helpful. Okay, so let me just put it back. All right. So the item is the Kamen Rider Hibiki's and Ongekibou set. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm gonna bring this to our store this coming Sunday. So I'm pretty sure that, you know, people are interested in this one, especially if you like the Hibiki. And let's again do it again. And we have all the parts, including a small plastic to support the belts, and here. All right. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this demonstrations. Items is the DX Ongekibou set, and this is the boxed one, and we are bringing it to this our store tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is Sunday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Check us out. Okay, so thank you very much, and let's move on to the next one here.